Hola, muy buenas, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo estamos? Espero que bien, yo soy Manolín y seguimos aquí en Kingdom Come Deliverance. Y bueno, seguimos donde lo dejamos en el capítulo anterior, que estamos en rataje. Y estoy grabando este capítulo a continuación del anterior, es que no podía aguantarme, porque ahora tenemos que ir a salvar a Esther, que la tienen ahí presa. También me gustaría ir a ver si de verdad hay un tesoro aquí en este puente de piedra. Por mí va a ser este. Me dijo René, debajo un puente de piedra en Escalice. Y es el único puente que veo. Y me gustaría, pero eso no sé si lo voy a conseguir. Me gustaría ya encontrar todos los fragmentos de la espada de la reina de Sázava. Así que lo intentaremos, a ver. Pero ahora vamos a ir a dormir y así mañana por la mañana le damos un beso a la Teresita, que hace tiempo que no la vemos. Y luego vamos a salvar a la Esther. Hola Teresita, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo estás? ¿Qué dice?
Thank you.
Ah, 3 vendajes. ¿Queréis ir a alguna parte? Venga,
Would you
vamos
like to
a...
take a stroll somewhere?
I'd love to.
Venga, empezamos tranquilito ahí. Hostia, ¿dónde van estos?
I love it here by the water. But how come you've been so quiet the whole time? What's on your mind?
Bueno.
You're on my mind.
In what way?
Oh, you know. How pretty you look in that.
Ah, you think I look pretty, do you?
Yeah. Especially when you laugh.
I was afraid you'd say especially when you've no clothes on.
Well, now that you mention it.
Come here, you charmer.
Ay, Henry, ¿eh? ¿Quién te ha visto y quién te ve? Madre mía.
Home already. See you another time then.
Venga, pues hasta luego, ¿eh? Muchas gracias. Bueno. Espérate. Este hombre me puede comprar también un montón de cosas, ¿no? ¿O qué? Pesek, ven. Hola. A ver, vender cosas. A ver cuánto dinero tiene este. Vale, tiene mucho dinero, ¿eh? Uy, tiene esto. Y tiene un mapa también. Venga, le compramos, ¿eh? Venga, 120. 110. Vale. Espérate, porque te quiero vender un montón de cosas que tengo en el caballo, ¿eh? Bueno, le faltan 100 pavos, pero da igual. Le vendo esto. Hala, ya está. Perfecto. Ay, mira, y Teresa nos dejó con el bufo del amor, ¿eh? Así es verdad, que nos da 3 de carisma, ¿eh? Bien. Muchas gracias, Teresita. Nos hemos quitado un montón de cosas de encima. ¿Este quién es? ¿Qué hace aquí? Vale, un ciudadano, sin más. Vale, bien. Entonces, vamos a ir a Ledesco. Así le decimos a Fritz y a Matthiew. Bueno, le preguntamos a Fritz y a Matthiew cómo les van las cosas. ¿Dónde están los locos estos? Están currando ahí en el molino.
Yeah.
Not gonna get any better, is it? I just think we should go. Doesn't matter where. Hey, how'd you get
¿Qué
so
pasa?
fucked up?
Pues estoy peleando todo el día, ¿sabes? Que...
How do you like it at the mill, Fritz? It's got to be better than the mines.
It's worse here than at Scarlett's. There you could disappear without anyone noticing. But here...
But why would you want to disappear? Nimoy isn't here.
No, he's not. but the local foreman is an even bigger ass.
I'm not sure that's possible.
You better believe it. I'd like to pay him back for everything and drown him in the river.
¿Qué os ha hecho?
What's he done to you?
It was the first or the second day here. We had a disagreement and I told him off. And then, all of a sudden, we're fighting and that fucker just throws me in the river. I nearly drowned.
Well, how did you get out? I thought you couldn't swim.
I can't. They pulled me out. I was up to my waist in water.
I see. Well, I'd be pretty fucking angry too. So you want to pay him back?
Exactly. I don't give a shit about anything around here, but that bastard's in need of a good trouncing.
Mm,
And what do you want to do about it? Do you think you can come to an agreement?
No fucking chance. Matthew hopes so because he likes it here. It's true the work's better than the mines, but the pay's worse.
So how do you plan on dealing with it? Leaving?
Perhaps. But first, I want to give Thomas a proper trouncing. I mean a real thrashing.
And you think that will help?
Maybe. Maybe it'll knock some sense into that fat head of his. Or he'll be too frightened to mess with me.
That might help.
So why don't you arrange a fight with him? If we win, he'll leave us alone. Oh, we could...
What?
We could lure him off someplace far away and then wait for him. Maybe to play dice with Lawrence. He would have to go through the dark woods.
I'll think about it.
Vale, espérate. ¿No tienen un de esto para lavarse?
Good day, Henry.
A ver, Matthew.
I've heard you don't have it easy here.
So you spoke to Fritz then? I bet that wasn't quite how he put it.
No, not quite. Apart from Thomas's name, the rest was mostly swear words.
I can imagine. I've been hearing the same from him all week. The foreman here is a pain in the arse. He's trying either to wear us to the bone or force us to leave.
Always forcing you to work, is he?
If only. That wouldn't be so awful. But nothing we do is good enough for him. There's always some reason for him to yell at us.
I can imagine.
You know what it's like. We do too little, and it takes us too long, and what we eat's worth more than the work we've done, and it's no fun listening to that sort of shit day after day.
And the miller won't stick up for you. I would have thought all the yelling would drive him mad.
Not really. He trusts that loudmouth bastard more than us. He's got us down for a pair of parasites.
I see.
What's so stupid is the mill really needs us. They haven't had any hands here for quite a while, and the mill needs a lot of fixing. But with them around, we can't even get to work.
And you definitely don't... You don't ever provoke him?
I've already told you once. He's an
Seguro,
arsehole.
¿eh?
I'd say there's nothing we can do about it. If he wants to yell at us, he'll yell at us.
Have you tried talking with him?
What do you think? But that just sets him off. He starts saying we're practically bandits, and what he's going to do about it. That gets Fritz going, and he starts yelling too, and...
I'd never have guessed he's like that.
Well, get a job here as a hand, and you'll soon see.
And what does he do during the day? Does he work with you?
Good one. He keeps his eye on everything, but his hand only touches the saw when the miller shows up, which isn't that surprising.
Why?
The last time he did anything, he almost took his thumb off with a chisel. I wouldn't put an axe in those paws of his either.
So he's clumsy and arrogant. That's what you said about your last master, that Nimoy.
Aye, but at least you could sneak away from old Nimoy for a bit. No chance of that around here.
And what do you want to do about it? Just run
Oh,
away?
toma, nivel de diálogo.
Actually, I'd like to stay here, at least for a bit. I never would have thought I'd like working in a mill, but not with him around. It's unbearable, and there's no one I can complain to. But you could.
Me? Do you think they'll listen to me?
They did once already, didn't they? They hired us because of you. You could have another word with them.
Back then, making promises was enough. Now it will be worse.
You can forget about the miller. It's Thomas you need to convince. The miller takes his opinion seriously. So, will you do it for us? Again?
Fine. I'll try and talk to him.
I'm glad. But try not to get on his wrong side. You won't get anywhere with him then.
I'll keep that in mind.
Good luck there.
Vale, vale, vale. Bueno, a ver si podemos arreglar eso rápido, que tenemos a una muchacha que nos está esperando ahí, ¿eh? Que la han capturado. Tú.
Good day to you.
No, no lo voy a provocar, ¿no?
So what do you think about the workers I brought you?
If I hadn't put in a good word for
Es
them,
que el Matthew me
the miller
dijo
would
que
have
como
thrown
se
them out
pusiera a
like
la defensiva, no sacaríamos nada de él. Así que...
I heard them say something else.
that. So they're complaining, are they? I provide for them, and all they do is slack off.
Isn't it the miller who provides for them?
He can't manage the work anymore. If it weren't for me, there'd be nothing left standing around here.
But you need the help anyway. And they're pretty handy.
Maybe, but they're in no danger of overworking themselves. They act like they're too good for the mill, and I saw them eyeing up Jane.
Míralo. A ti te preocupa más la moza esta
She's of an age to
que lo que
marry.
están trabajando mis colegas, ¿eh? ¿Te pones celoso o qué?
They'd have their way with her, then before her belly started to grow, they'd have run for the hills.
Look, we can reach an agreement. You need the mill fixed, they need the money. If they have peace to do their work, they'll be able to finish it faster.
But
And then they'll take their groschen and leave. The mines will open again, and the faster they get their money, the quicker they'll be gone.
do you really think I can trust them to do it? Will they do their work and leave? And leave Jane alone in the meantime?
Hombre, claro.
Of course. They're not interested in the mill. They just need the coin to pay their debts. Once they've got enough, they'll have no reason to stay here.
I never thought we could sort it out this way.
I've known them for a long time, and you can rely on them when it comes to this. Everybody will be better off.
All right. If they keep their part of the bargain, I'll even give them a few extra groschen. But woe betide them if they don't. You can tell them that. May the Lord watch over you.
Greetings, Henry.
It
Vale.
took some doing, but I made a deal with him.
I'm glad to hear it. So we can stay here? He'll leave us be?
He'll leave you alone, but there are conditions. Once you finish your job, you'll vanish from here. But you'll get an extra groschen or two for your troubles.
And that's it? I thought... Never mind.
Oh, and you're to stop dallying with the miller's daughter. Keep on mucking about with her and you'll muck things up for yourselves.
The fucking bastard. He can go fuck himself. He'd better give us enough groschen to make it worth it. But I suppose I should thank you. You may have bought us some peace and quiet, and that's better than nothing. Here's something for your help.
Oh,
God be with you.
175, ni tan mal. Bueno, ahora a salvar a Esther, ¿eh? Que nos está esperando y se va a desesperar. Pues, que nos espera y se desespera, ¿sabes? Es curioso eso. Amopse. Robna. Ah, pero... ¿Y eso significa que tengo mala reputación ahí? Pero si nunca estuve, ¿no? ¿En Robna o qué? Mira, en todos los pueblos tengo... Está sonriendo la cara. Pero aquí... No sé por qué. Aquí hay un lugar inexplorado también.
Qué bonito. Es que los bosques en este juego son la hostia también. Ah, herbolista, vale. Muy bien. Herbolista. Pues mira, todo recto, ¿eh? Tengo que seguir. aquí hay un río grande. Uf, bueno, voy a seguir por aquí. ¿Y eso? Santuario, vale. Pero chaval, qué bonito, ¿no? Un sauce llorón. Venga. Guau. Además lo bueno es que no se cansa este caballo. ¿Otro accidente o qué? Vale, ¿aquí dónde estoy? Uf, espérate, que tengo que subir, ¿eh? ¿Y eso qué es? Vale, vamos bien, ¿eh? Venga, al burac. Vale. Pero, por favor, que no sean 40, ¿eh?
Campamento. ¿Dónde? Vale. Aquí. Hay un tío ahí. Ven. Son.
The answer to my prayers, just what Hey! All of you, gather here! Raise the alarm! To all, get over here!
Vale. Uno
Hey!
menos.
All of you, gather here! Raise the alarm! Raise the alarm! Watch out!
¿Pero qué me estás contando? ¿Qué alarma? ¿A dónde vas tú? Vale, cuidado con el arquero. Voy a intentar pelear con este entre medio, así no me da. Vale, muerto. Y nuevo nivel de espada, ¿eh? Bien. Este arquero. Vale, ya está, ¿no? Uf, madre mía. Espada de maestro cazador. Aporreador. Llave del cobertizo.
Bien. Bueno, esto para vender, ¿eh? Este también tiene la llave del cortizo. Mata a uno por aquí, ¿no? ¿O qué? ¿Ha desaparecido el tío o qué? ¿Dónde está el tercero? Bueno, da igual. A ver. No habrá más gente, ¿no? Aquí. ¿Cómo voy de comida? 61.
Cofre. Bueno. Mierdón. Mierdón de cofre. Va a estar aquí dentro, ¿no, ella? Ya está, ya está. Ya está.
However did you find me?
Florian told me where they took you.
I'm a fool. I thought he was just a dandy, God knows why. And it turns out he's a villain in league with thieves. And a coward too. This whole time he knew where I was.
Bueno. Es que no podía venir, no tiene ni espada ni nada. Y además tenía que venir yo, el Henry. Yo sabría intentar rescatar de inmediato. Qué cabrón.
It's not Florian's
No.
fault. He was terrified they'd do something to you. They had him over a barrel.
You're right. Poor Florian must have been more scared than me.
I'd say so.
We should probably set off.
I'll
Vale.
go with you. I'd hate to lose you on the way.
Madre mía, Henry, no hagas nada por el camino, por favor, te lo pido. Ah, pero volvemos ahí entonces, claro. Y yo quería ir a Escalice. Bueno, no pasa nada, luego vamos.
Do you want something?
No, está bien, muchas gracias. No se preocupe, que simplemente acabo de rescatar a Esther y la he traído de vuelta aquí. Vale, estará aquí el tío, ¿no? Okay.
God grant you health. How may I help you?
Pero no me conoce.
I found that Esther of yours.
I know! Back already. How can I ever thank you?
By telling me all about the goings-on with Rapita.
They found me in the tavern one evening. Caught me when I went to the shit pile. They started to badger me about working for them.
They?
Yes, Rapita. And a night they called Sir Jezek.
And then what?
Jezek.
They explained what they wanted from me and I told them to sod off.
I'm guessing that didn't go down too well.
It wasn't all that bad. They just threw me on the dung heap and left. I thought it was just a drunkard's joke. But then they took Esther.
¿Dónde está
Where will I
Rapota?
find Rapita?
He's usually wherever I am.
What does that mean?
He watches me. Everywhere I go. And when I'm at home, he sits on the bench in the square, watching my house.
So he's there now?
Hard to say. Sometimes I see him in the tavern on the green, buying supplies.
All right. At least I know where to start. And you go to work tomorrow, you hear?
Why?
Because we have to lure him out. And besides, your master will surely be glad to see you.
I have my doubts.
Why didn't you tell anyone?
At first, I took it for a bad joke. And then, when they snatched Esther, there was nothing to be done.
I suppose I'd better go. I'd hate the bastard to get away.
Good luck, and thanks for the help. Good luck, then.
Vale. Entonces ahora el Rapota. ¿Dónde va a estar el Rapota este? Mira, Rapota.
Are you Rapita by any chance?
Pardon me? Do we know each other?
No, but I'm hoping to change that.
Well, I don't have much time right now. I'd best be off.
It'll only take a moment.
No, 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 no.
All right then. What do you want?
Lo del mercurio ya del tirón. Bueno, primero al Florian este.
I know you were involved in the kidnapping of the bath maid, and I know why you're doing it all.
It seems there's no point making excuses.
Claro, claro.
None. Now tell me where their workshop is.
Of course. That will be the best solution.
So?
Let's leave it for another time.
¿Qué? ¿Qué hace? Para. Pero vamos a ver, Rapota. ¿Estamos locos o qué? ¿Tú no sabes quién es Alburrak? Pero si tu caballo es más lento que... ¡Para!
Yeah. No, I give up.
So, are you ready to talk?
I will. Just don't hurt me, please. What do you want from me?
Tell me where the workshop is. Don't worry. Your master won't be punishing you for betraying him. You're both going to have too many other problems.
It's in the Skullet's mines.
That doesn't narrow it down very much.
On the eastern side of Skullet's Hill, there's an abandoned mine gallery. Well, it used to be abandoned. Now there's a small camp in front of it, and the workshop is inside.
Who is your lord?
Sir Yezhek of Ronov. That's what he calls himself, although Ronov Castle's long gone. God save you, Henry.
What happened to it?
¿Cómo que averiguar quién trabaja no lo ha hecho?
Used to belong to Vincent, Count Lichtenberg. After his death, it fell to Margrave Jobst, and he had it pulled down. He knew full well that Vincent's vassals would resist him.
Why? Everyone knows that when a lord dies without issue, the king can confer his estate on whoever he pleases.
But Vincent had descendants. Ronov only fell to the Margrave because he declared them all illegitimate. All because Vincent had refused to fight for him against Sir Prokop. Sir Yezhek led a revolt of the vassals, but Jobst rounded them all up. Only Sir Yezhek got away. Since then, he's become the scourge of the domain.
Who are you, anyway?
They call me Rapota. I used to be the executioner's henchman in Brno.
And how did you come to be serving Sir Yezhek?
I helped him escape from prison. If I was going to serve anyone, better Sir Yezhek than the executioner.
So you saw being a brigand's henchman as a step up in the world?
I thought if things changed and he stopped marauding, he might get Ronov back and take me into his service.
Well, after this little escapade, you can forget about that. You'll be lucky if you don't end up swinging on the gallows.
It's all the same anyway now. I've betrayed him.
So who's Sir Yezhek working for? Don't tell me he just took it into his head one day to start forging coins.
That's not for me to know. Sir Yezhek was on speaking terms with various lordships.
Such as?
We were often guests at the monastery, but I slept in the hayloft, so I heard nothing.
And apart from that?
In the camp, you'd occasionally see a Hungarian nobleman, but I don't know what he was doing there, or who he is.
Vale.
Can I
Bueno,
ask
vamos.
you something?
Yes?
¿Qué dice?
I don't want to hang. It's a horrible death. I prefer you just kill me here and now.
No puedo. No te voy a matar aquí.
Ah, you're not worth tainting my sword with your blood. Now get lost before I change my mind.
No te voy a matar aquí así porque si no es que me van a decir que soy un asesino. Vale. Oh, garantizar la ayuda de Ulritch. ¿Podemos hacer esto? Mira, no. Primero, es que voy súper sucio. Voy a ir rápido a los baños. Vale. Ahora vamos a ir a reparar un poco la armadura y todo. Se cabrea. Vale, perfecto. Bien, hemos reparado la armadura. Ahora vamos a ver al sastre. Venga, no voy ni a regatear ni nada. Vale, ahora vamos perfecto, ¿eh? Que aunque tengamos que combatir ahora, que nos van a reventar la armadura y eso, pero da igual. Vamos a ir a ver al tío súper elegante. Pues además vamos a ir con Ulritch. Antes enemigo, ahora mejor amigos. Y ahora vamos a luchar juntos, como hermanos de guerra. Buah, cómo brilla mi armadura, tío. Aquí está. Ulritch, ¿te quieres venir? Buah, espero que no sea un traidor, el Ulritch.
Their workshop is somewhere in the mines. The entrance is on the eastern side of the hill. I've no idea what to expect there, but I'd rather go there with some backup.
I will be glad to give it. Lead on.
Venga, vamos juntos. ¿Qué? Ah, vale, ya estamos aquí. Vamos. Va corriendo él, ¿eh?
You're in the wrong place at the wrong time. Hey!
God!
Fuck it! Here's
Show
me.
what you're made of.
Damn. Not so brave now, are you, young man?
Me está pegando el otro. Pues toma, en la boquita. Ensartado, literal, ¿eh? Vale. A ver.
Esto para la saca. Y ya está. Hay los Groschen también. Venga, fuera. Y tenía una espada incondicional. Vale, a ver. Y este tenía un escudo. Y hacha. A ver, ¿y aquí dentro? Bueno. Vale, espérate. Esto, quítamelo, quítame esto. Esto también, esto.
Vale. Y ahora... Aquí dentro, ¿qué tenemos? Uf. No veo nada. Cuidado, ¿eh? Están hablando por aquí. Pero, tío. ¿Dónde vas tú? ¡Ostras! Se viene. Se viene, se viene. ¡Guay! Estoy con Ulritch, ¿eh?
Jesus Christ. Who are you and what are you doing here?
I'm here at the command of the royal hetman, Sir Radzig Kabila.
And who's he?
That's no concern of yours.
I'm sure we could come to some sort of agreement. I have plenty of coin.
We can come to an agreement that you'll keep your mouth shut. Please, don't take this personally.
Wait!
What? Do you want to do it? Be my guest. It gives me no pleasure.
You can't kill him. I have orders to take him to Ratai.
That is unfortunate. I have orders to kill everyone.
No. No.
You can't do that.
Ulritch.
Choice, as you are aware.
Que te reviento, Ulritch.
Why do you want to kill him? He may have valuable information.
For that exact reason. My master does not wish this man to fall into the wrong hands, especially those of Radzig Kabila.
Te voy a reventar, ¿eh? Puedes mentir.
You can tell your lord the man is dead. He'll never find out.
But he will. Or do you think you can lock this man away from sight until Judgment Day?
Why not?
Pues entonces te voy a tener que matar yo, ¿eh?
Look around you. This land swarms with rats and snakes, especially now. There is no secret that is not for sale. If I let you have him, my own head will be on a spike before the month is out.
Te voy a tener que derrotar otra vez. Pero en verdad no tienes por qué volver ahí con los Rosenberg.
How do you know about the Rosenbergs?
Master Fayfire recognized the writing on your letter of passage.
Just as I said, there is nothing safe from prying eyes in this land. And where would you suggest I go?
Into Sir Radzig's service. He needs people like you.
I serve Kabila. Out of the question. If he learned of all that I did for the Rosenbergs, he would hang me from the nearest tree. But you are right, I do not have to return to the Rosenbergs. In fact, I cannot.
Why not?
I am a knight without a crest, without allegiance. No one was meant to know whom I serve. If the Rosenbergs hear that I have been found out, they will see to it I vanish. They cannot afford to be associated with me.
Where will you go then?
Where the road takes me, as I have many times before. Farewell, Henry.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Uf, bien. Y el tonto... Este. Tú. Te va a venir conmigo.
Please. I'm sure we can come to some sort of agreement.
You can talk all you like, but not here and not to me. Let's go. Let's go. Master Fayfire is very keen to meet you.
Perfectísimo. Bueno.
Good work, Henry. Thank you, Master Fayfire. It wasn't easy, I can tell you.
I'll take some men and have a good look around there.
And what should I do?
You should get some rest and go to Rate. In the meantime, Sir Radzig will have this wretch questioned. Maybe he'll get something useful out of him.
All right. I'll see you in Ratai then.
Vale. Me quito esto. Bueno, aquí donde estoy ahora. Vale. Entonces, lo que puedo hacer... Voy a ir rápido a ver si encuentro el tesoro. Porque si está debajo del puente, es que lo voy a encontrar muy fácil, ¿no? ¿O qué? Voy a viajar hasta ahí, a ver. Vale, entonces. El puente... Mira, aquí. Aquí está el puente. Trampa para pescar. 2 truchas. Cuidado, hay alguien ahí, ¿eh? Ortiga. ¿No va a estar aquí o qué? No, ¿qué hace? Siempre me quiero agachar y llamo al caballo, tío. No acciona. No te preocupes. Nada, no es nada. ¿Qué quiere este? ¿Este quién es? Bueno. Claro, es que están los bandidos todavía aquí. Ah, vale, hay un tío ahí abajo con mi caballo. Ven aquí, ya está. Bueno, no va a ser este puente, creo, ¿eh?
Bueno, puedo salir de aquí. Vale, cuidado, porque esto tiene pinta... Está repleto de bandidos, ¿eh? Pero no veo dónde puede estar el bendito tesoro, ¿eh?
You! Take that! Are you? Enough.
¿Hablar? Nada. Tú me has buscado, ahora me has encontrado, ya verás. Ahí lo llevas. Que no puede ser. ¿Qué haces tú aquí? Vale, y tenía no sé qué. Aquí. Escudo. Y espada. Pero ¿dónde va a estar el bendito tesoro? ¡Oh! Aquí, ¿no? ¡Vámonos! Espero que sea esto el tesoro, ¿eh? Pero tiene pinta porque había cosas buenísimas. A ver. Vale, brigantina teñida. Esto es muy bueno. Que vale casi 2K, ¿eh? Y luego tenía un hacha, creo. Sí. Hacha de batalla chapada. Buenísimo. Y maza del merino, ¿eh? Vale, vale, vale. Perfectísimo, ¿eh? Creo que hemos encontrado el tesoro que nos decía René, ¿eh? De Escalice. Vale, entonces ahora tenemos que volver a Rataje. Ah, pero espérate, vamos a parar al molino y le vamos a vender de todo al molinero ahí. Me voy a lavar. Y vamos a ir a dormir. Voy a apagar la antorcha, que voy a despertar a todo el mundo, si no. Venga. A dormir. Vale, tengo hambre. Vale, y el pez seguro que tiene dinero otra vez, ¿no? ¿O qué?
Hey, good health to you.
A ver.
I've got some goods here whose owners might miss them.
All right, let's see what we can do about that.
Tiene 8K. Pero este tío. A ver, a ver, a ver, a ver. Dame todo lo que tiene el caballo, ¿eh? Bueno, 3K, ¿eh? Es que este tío tiene muchísimo dinero, ¿eh?
I'd like to discuss the price.
Well,
claro, porque él no los compra barato y luego lo vende caro, así que... Dame 3.500, a ver.
What about this?
that's better. Drop it a bit more and we'll call it a deal.
Vale, pues... Esto.
All right, so.
Bien, bien. Oye, entonces en el caballo ya no tengo casi nada, ¿eh? Vale. Perfecto.
Yeah. Yeah.
Vale, una duchita rápido.
Yeah.
Good health to...
I'm interested in your...
Uh-huh. And what...
Vale,
As
esto.
you wish.
Fine.
I'm sure you're...
Vale, una duchita, bien. Y ahora vamos a ver a Razik.
Yeah.
Bueno, hoy no podremos reunir los fragmentos de la espada de la reina de Sázava, pero lo intentaremos otro día. Tenía que parar ahí abajo. Vale, voy a tener que subirme, supongo.
What the?
Aquí.
There's the man. Good work, Henry.
Thank you, sir.
I'd tell you to take a well-earned rest, but unfortunately I need one more thing from you.
Whatever you command.
Jezek refuses to talk to us. The stubborn bastard's asking to see you.
Me?
Indeed. Normally I'd send for Captain Burner to beat it out of him, but then I told myself that if he's so keen to speak to you...
I'll try to get something out of him. Where is he?
He's locked up in the tower. Bernard will give you the key.
Very well, sir.
May I be of service, my lord?
Yes, Henry. Chief Engineer Fafar has been asking for someone reliable to assist him.
The chief engineer? Is it about Skallets?
In a manner of speaking. Master Fafar has, well, evil forebodings. I think he may want to send you to the Skallets mines.
Can they really be restored?
Everything can be rebuilt with enough will and resources. Well, everything except a man. You'll get the details from Chief Engineer Fafar. For the time being, consider yourself his handyman.
Certainly. Where do I find him?
Bueno, somos ingenieros ahora. Bueno, aprendí
Now, that's a good
ingeniero.
question. He ought to be somewhere at Perkstein unless he's gone off to deal with some problem or other. Look around. You're bound to run into him.
Well, thank you. I'll go and see him straight away.
Good luck, Hal.
Vale, tenemos otro DLC aquí. Vale. Pues tendremos que interrogar al Jezek. Bueno, pues mira, tenemos que interrogar al Jezek, pero eso lo haremos el próximo día. Hoy hemos salvado a Esther, hemos solucionado el problema que tenían Matthiew y Fritz, y bueno, hemos encontrado el tesoro también de Scalice, así que genial. El próximo día pues interrogaremos al Jezek y no sé, seguiremos también con las misiones, a ver si encontramos los fragmentos de la espada de Sázava, de la reina de Sázava, me gustaría. Y ya está, yo lo dejo por aquí, espero de verdad que os haya gustado y os digo hasta el próximo día. Venga, pasadlo bien, hasta luego.
Ay, déjate un buen me gusta y también suscríbete, bebé, y checa mi canal y también suscríbete, bebé, y checa mi canal.